about hockey.
So we are getting ready for the start of our first of two matches that we'll see here on Saturday. A little bonus coverage, actually, from our consolation game, and then the laptop froze up. So hopefully we avoid all of that here in this one. But folks, my name is Eric Hogan. I'm Striv Sports Director, and with me tonight is Gavin Perryman. Gavin, tell everybody why you are here. Because they go beside the fact that they
Well, I love broadcasts, so that is why I'm here.
Play-by-play, so Gavin's also doing a little bit of an internship with us here this fall, so excited to have him with us on the broadcast as Giltner and Meridian get set in our third place match for the Crossroads Conference Volleyball Tournament. Best of 5 for both third place teams to get matches in the CRC tournament. Good. Gets the kill that time for Giltner. Giltner had a chance at that one, and nobody home once they got the ball up. Also, I'd like to give thanks to Harold running our sniper camp down close to midcourt here tonight. That'll give you a little different angle every now and then at the York City Auditorium. Meridian wants to go to Hallie Gribble. She's pretty much the one they want to take in the swings.
Service one, side out point, go. Big road, back on the floor.
serve there by Lifty, as she gets loose.
That gives us a chance to say, Headquarters of our bank would like to wish all the athletes at the CRC tournament the best of luck. The hard work and dedication you put towards your sport will help you succeed in the future. Cornerstone Bank member FDIC, Eagle Housing Lender. Folks, I can't tell you on the radio down here, live reads tonight. We got York City Auditorium, Fort Hills Resources, also the Region 560 Project Meridian. A lot of action in the Crossroads Conference Volleyball Tournament at the York City Auditorium. It is always good to be here in the auditorium. We will be back at the end of January for the CRC Basketball Tournament. The finals on that Friday night. Always there for the championship games. That's usually 4 nights, 4 games on the 2 nights. So, yeah, if you're available at the end of January, probably tag you there for back here to this one, though, 8-3, Giltner on top. And a kill there for Brooke.
Meridian checking in for the left side. There was a kick from Serving. Number 4,
Short serve.
Stay on our floor, can't go down there. 5 our score.
Nice cross court.
Serving for the Hornets. Hannah Price.
That comes, by the way. You can play it off the ceiling, you can play it off the hoops, as long as it doesn't land on the stage or land in the bleachers or anything. You can kind of play it just about anywhere here in the City Auditorium. That's what makes fun of an atmosphere like this. It's just perfect. Janzen puts one down.
Nice tip over there by Sorokas.
The extra tough. Side out. Wait till we get to the civilian that match. We get Janzen's with the change. Meanwhile, Giltner's lead down to 4.
Yes, Giltner returns to 4, serving Brayton Road.
pursuing
Josie, we saw JC graduate last year, and now this is Josie that's still with the Mustangs.
Tip over the net. And it's Giltner at point and a Chrysler.
So the Striv side out of the point. The Meridian serving for the Mustangs, Joseph.
Crossroads, represented by Crossroads Bank. Meridian leads Giltner leads Meridian here 17-10 in the first set. Slips through the block.
Shot out of the point for Meridian. Serving for the Mustang. Number 1, Amy Ford.
Yeah, they said what happens when two people have.
That goes right back to Tom Giltner. She is on the floor.
Move side out. Upper lifting will serve.
Back to serve. Nice lifting.
Was he in West Virginia? No.
Giltner, and they'll keep it alive, and it's off the fingertips of the wrestling player.
Well, that was one heck of a scramble drill there by Giltner, just to keep that one thing going.
Empty serve is long, and
Just flanks the back line there.
Returns on wrestling players. That's for second base.
Actually, I called double hit. It's a violation.
Service there, side out point. Meridian. Serving, number 12, Alec Giltner.
That's right. I'm going to shout to Striv. I hate it.
There may be 2 million girls in the state that have a higher percentage of the attacks for their team. But they will have trouble showing you the attacks. It's not Allie, it's Josie Sabaka right there. But that's how they on where they were going to go with this.
Giltner leads 23-14. Janzen. Is 7 takes the first set over Meridian 25-13.
Good work, Warren.
Meridian will serve to begin set number 2 and serving for the Mustang Josie Sabaka.
Sabaka back to serve. The second set. See the ball there?
And serving for the Hornets, number 2, Sandy Janzen.
To dribble for the kill.
All right, here we go, Black.
This Meridian team, like I said, last 2 years they've been runners-up in states to Johnson Rock. Last 2 years they've beaten Johnson Rock. In district play, we're going to see Johnson Rock come up with Lombard and then win at state. But this year it's a young team. And certainly we've got this experience. But a lot of these girls that are hitting the state varsity experience. They're going to get better and better this year. Freshmen, sophomores, really out this year. Meridian. probably wouldn't be too shocked to see them right back in a similar type position, if not the CRC next year. After they're never cleared the nets, 4 hits is the call against the Cincinnati.
For the Mustangs.
Taking the lineup, Brayden Rhodes, Giltner, serving 0 on 15.
Libero back there.
Nice block there by Giltner.
The block, look good, Brayden Rhodes, Giltner. Meridian.
Slide out. Oh my God.
And good with the kill.
Look good.
When you get in system, work good for finish.
Serving for Giltner. Hand up, Presley.
And I was just about to say, wow, what a great rally on both sides. That's usually how the sticker goes long there.
Serve.
Hey, I think I fixed our audio. Maybe. Hey, there we go. Now we should be able to talk and be heard at the same time.
All right.
That's what we're going for. Thank you, Marcus.
And good serve goes just long. Connolly back to serve for Meridian. They set up Janzen, and she'll tip it over, and that will fall between two Mustang players.
Okay, now we're cooking with peanut oil. If I can get the scoreboard right, we'll be really cooking here.
So free ball now for the Mustangs. They'll set up Sabatka, and a nice block there from Janzen and Tompkin. And Giltner on a little run here, so Meridian will call a timeout. Giltner leads 10-7, second set.
Tonight's action is brought to you by Truck Center Companies. They'd like to say thank you for voting Truck Center Companies the best truck repair shop in York County. Truck Center Companies is a family-owned Freightliner dealer that has been operating since 1975 to provide the best in trusted truck sales, leasing, rental, and repair, servicing all makes of trucks. For over 40 years, we've given our all to provide the absolute best experience. Elite Support certified, we strive daily to provide and improve the benefit of our customers. With locations in Nebraska, Kansas, and Iowa, you can count on Truck Center Companies to being there when you need us most. Learn more at truckcentercompanies.com.
All right, so out of the timeouts, Giltner has a 10-7 lead here in the second set. And Braden Rhodes will be back to serve for the Hornets. Sabaka with the tip. Free ball now for Giltner, and it's right back over. So Sabaka's dug out there. And Janzen with the tip. Nothing doing there. And free ball now for Giltner. And Janzen finds the back there as that one just snuck in.
So, folks, I'm going to put a little something up here on the screen that you're going to see. This, folks, is how you operate a camera from mid-court of a volleyball game. You can't go too fast. You can't go too slow. Aaron's been knocking it out so far. Thanks, bud. JC even approves up here.
And nice dig by Giltner. As a tip falls for Cassidy Tompkin.
Smooth back and forth. That's how that's done. We're going to trim that section out so everybody can see that. Now we're back on wide.
And nice job by Saboka getting that one down. And Shoto back to serve as her team trails by 4. Nice block there by Tompkin. And Janzen will go back to serve.
Jansen's had a heck of a time with those shoelaces. We need to get her some duct tape or triple knots or something down there. Another one of the really cool traditions for the CRC volleyball, and they'll do it again in the basketball tournament, is the bands. Yeah, for the championship, we should have some band action. So we'll take a listen to some of those coming up.
And Pribble's hit goes just wide there. And this run will continue for Giltner. And a nice serve by Janzen there as she gets the ace. Dug out nicely by the Mustangs. Pribble. Nice dig by Lichty. And back and forth we go. Pribble with the tip. And that'll stay in play. Pribble tries the tip again and is met by Tompkin and company at the net. So 16-8. Giltner on a bit of a run here.
About, 5 in a row here for the Hornets. Meridian was hanging tough. And Giltner pulling away till right there.
Maybe that's what the Mustangs needed, as they'll get the ball back for their serve. Andy Court back for the Mustangs. And nice dig out there by Lichty. Mustangs keep it alive at the net. Preble with the kill. Court serve is dug out by the back line. As Mustangs set up Preble. Good dig by Giltner. And Westland's ball goes into the net. They set up Westland. Nice block by Preble. And they'll set up Preble now. Nice block by Tompkin on the Giltner side.
Yeah, Meridian couldn't quite keep that one in play. That was Andy Court that just had it go back outside. Good attempt, though. The Giraffe, I can report, is here from Bruning Davenport Shickley.
So free ball now for Meridian. And they'll look to set up Preble on the far side. She'll tip. Janzen receives. And good on the other side of the court with the kill. That's her 6th of the night. Wiseman back to serve. And blocked by Tompkin. And they'll set up Tompkin as Preble's block goes wide. And the Mustangs smelling a run by the Giltner Hornets. Giltner leads 19-11, second set.
Teens drink 1/4 of all alcohol sold in Nebraska. That's 2 times the national average, 5th worst in the nation. But there's something proven to stop teen binge drinking. It's called parenting, and there is one parenting style that works best. Learn more about the parenting style that works against teen drinking. Talkaboutalcohol.org.
So we are back here at the Crossroads Conference Volleyball Tournament. My name is Eric Allgood, Striv Sports Director. Gavin Perryman, York High student, doing some interning with us here this fall, getting some extra reps, and happy to have him on the call for this third place game. I'll take over for the championship. My brother Aaron on camera down below, and having some fun with some different stuff. Excited to always get things going for the CRC tournament, and thanks to all of the CRC ADs and superintendents who give us the permission to come in, and we work with all of the CRC schools now. So it's kind of fun to come to the conference tournaments and volleyball and basketball and share the accolades and the athletic achievements of some of these fine student athletes.
And good with the kill for the Hornets. That's her 7th of the night. So Lichty back to serve. And we'll have a free ball for Giltner. And they'll look to set up good as she'll tip it. Nice job by Preble, slipping that through the blocks. And number 12, Hallie Preble, will go back to serve. They'll set up Rhodes there for the tip. And Janzen with the kill. Chrysler back to serve for the Hornets. And Sabaka with the kill. Her 4th of the night. So Alley Court back to serve. And Sabaka finds some space in the middle.
So a little rhythm here late in the second set. Again, we're playing best of 5 here for both the third place and championship matches.
And another kill by Janzen. So Brooke Good goes back to serve, needing 3 points to close out this second set. And Wiseman's ball goes just long. Conley back to serve for the Mustangs. Nice dig by Lichty. And they'll have a free ball. And they'll look to set up Sabaka. Nice dig out by Giltner. And Rhodes with the cross-court kill. And Shoto back to serve.
Test, 1, 2. Well, sorry about that, folks. We lost power for some of our things there for just a second. So we're minus a camera right now. But in that second set, Giltner wins at 25-18. So they take a 2-0 lead as we get ready for the third set. That's coming up.
It's thanks to you that we're where we are today. We're proud to watch these communities grow because they're our communities too. Our neighbors, our friends. It's where we live. These are all our hometowns. And no matter what, the people who will continue to serve your needs with the hometown support you know and trust are just down the street. Cornerstone Bank. growing together. It's thanks to you that we're where we are today. We're proud to watch these.
All right, so Giltner leads 2-0 sets as we begin the third. And Janzen back to serve for Giltner, and that goes just long. So Sabaka now back for the Mustangs.
So I apologize, folks. We lost our wide camera, so we're just on our close-up camera, which is a little close, and Aaron's been doing a fine job with it all night. Not worried about it, but just know that we do have one camera for the remainder of this match. We will stop the stream between this match and the championship match, and we'll get a few things reset here coming up momentarily.
And Wiseman's serve goes into the net. So Andy Court now back for the Mustangs. Dug out by Lichty. And they'll set up Tompkin. She'll try a tip, not working there. Pribble dug out by Lichty. And Brooke Good's hit goes just long.
But tipped at the net by Pribble, so a point for Giltner and a kill for Good.
And that's Good's 8th of the night.
She's not quite all good, but she's good. Sorry, Brooke, had to do it. That's the only time I'll say it tonight. Thank you.
And tip by Pribble. Nice job by Giltner keeping this one alive. Free ball now for Meridian. They'll look to set up Pribble. And nice job for Pribble.
How many is that for Hallie tonight?
That is 8 for Hallie and 8 for Brooke Good. So and that tip.
They called her into the net anyway, but it had missed wide. It was a net violation. Whatever it is, it's a point for Meridian.
Yep, and Holtmeyer will be serving now for Meridian. Has a nice job. Off the dig by Giltner, right to Pribble, as she lays it down for her 9th kill of the night.
Pribble says, I see your overpass, and I sent it right back. Right back.
So 5-2 lead here early for Meridian. And nice job. As we got a free ball now for Giltner. And they'll set up Rhodes for the tip. Dug out by Saboka. And Good is blocked at the net. And they'll set up Pribble. Slips through the block, but received there by Giltner. As we got a long rally here. Tip not good there by Giltner. And Pribble will try a tip of her own. And that slips through Pribble's arms there. As Giltner wins that point. And Hannah Pressler will be back to serve. The lefty for the Mustang. The Hornets, excuse me. As that is an ace.
4 aces on the night for Giltner now. Again, folks, if you are just joining us, it's a little after 7 o'clock. We are scheduled for a 7:30 start of the championship match of the Crossroads Conference Volleyball Tournament. We will have that for you just as soon as it gets going, but we've got the third place match, and it's playing best of 5. Giltner up 2-0. And Giltner trying to come back here in this third set. But again, we will finish up the third set, or we will finish up the third place match. Then your championship match with BDS and Exeter Milligan will be coming up. They will have a 16-minute warm-up. So somewhere in there. Our stream, a reminder, our stream will stop between the matches, and it will restart once the warm-up period has begun for BDS and Exeter Milligan.
All right, so 7-5 lead now for Meridian. And a tip by Saboka is down and good. So 8-5 now Meridian. Getting on a little roll here in the third. And they'll set up Rhodes. Nice stay down by Meridian. And they'll look to set up Saboka. And that is tipped down by Rhodes.
Yeah, Rhodes just threw it kind of right back in J.C. Sabatka's lap there, and Josie didn't have anywhere to go with it.
And after the tip, she'll go back to serve. That is Rhodes. And that one slips through the block. Nice job by Wisen in there. So Rhodes back to serve. And Giltner will have a free ball. Dug out by Pribble. And Rhodes sends that one long. So checking in for Meridian is Connolly, and she'll be back to serve. They'll set up Tompkin. And a nice job there by Meridian, keeping that one alive. Saboka with a tip, no good there. And that is tipped at the net and will go long for Giltner. So Meridian points. They lead by 3 as Connolly will serve. And they'll set up Saboka. And nice dig out by Lichty. Giltner's tip, no good. They'll set up Saboka off the arms of Lichty, and that's another kill for Saboka.
Great job by Josie there to go around the block, but still get it in down inside there on the line.
Yeah, she's having quite the night herself. That's her 7th kill of the match. So free ball now for the Hornets. And they'll set up Tompkin in the middle. And a nice dig by the back line. And they'll look to set up Tompkin again. She'll just tip it over. And a nice block, but Giltner keeps it alive. And another nice block at the net by Saboka. As back and forth we go. Long rally here. They set up Saboka. And off the arms of the Giltner player. And just like that, Meridian out in front, 12-7 here in the third. Giltner takes a timeout.
Back to the action here in set number 3.
Sabaka's hit. They're going to call it in just down the line. So nice placement there by Sabaka.
Line judge to the left in your corner there in the white shirt. She pointed almost immediately like, yep, that was in.
Yeah, she had the view right down the line. And Meridian extends that lead out to 6.
Volleyball, maybe even more so than any other sport, such a game of momentum and runs. And then something like that, a big kill by Tompkin can, completely change things around too.
Couldn't agree more. So Janzen will go back to serve it for the Hornets. She's trying to get her team back into this one. And they'll set up Sabaka. As Lichty digs it out. Wiseman's hit goes long.
Right, it doesn't take long to understand what Meridian's goal is. When Sabatka's in the front row, Josie's taking the swing. When Pribble's in the front row, Hallie's taking the swing. That's just kind of how the rotations work. That's just kind of how it all works for Meridian this year. And the Hornets called for a net violation, so 15-8 Meridian.
Mustangs on a run here. Sabaka back to serve.
Which means if she's serving, she's in the back row, so guess who's in the front row?
Yep, and they'll look to set up Pribble. And Tompkin in the middle there. Slips through the block of Pribble. And Wiseman will go back to serve for Giltner. And they'll look to set up Pribble. Slips through the block. And a nice kill by Brooke Good down the line.
Headshot. Well, that's one way to get an ace. Stick it into the tape and let it roll over the top of the net.
5th serving ace by Giltner tonight. And Pribble is blocked. Nice dig out by Meridian. And they'll look to set up Tompkin. She'll go for the tip. Pribble blocked at the net. She'll try it again. They'll set up Brooke Good for the kill. And 15-12.
Well, Brooke Good has been just that pretty much all night. She's, what is she at, 9 kills now?
Yes,
for the
9
Knights.
kills.
And a timeout here for Meridian in this set. Let's just take a little break and come back.
Teens drink 1/4 of all alcohol sold in Nebraska. That's 2 times the national average, 5th worst in the nation. But there's something proven to stop teen binge drinking. It's called parenting, and there is one parenting style that works best. Learn more about the parenting style that works against teen drinking. Talkaboutalcohol.org.
Welcome back to the 2018 Crossroads Conference Volleyball Tournament presented by Cornerstone Bank. In the 3rd place game, Giltner has a 2-0 lead here in sets, but Meridian is not going away quietly as they lead 15-12 here in the 3rd.
And another kill for Hallie Pribble.
Yeah, that's her 10th of the night, as she really wants to win this match. And the Mustangs have a 4-point lead. And Tompkin hits that one into the net.
And again, if you're just joining us here very recently, we actually had a little power glitch happen here on our setup. So we lost one of our cameras for this set. So that's why we have a little bit tighter shot than we might normally be seeing just every time like this. My brother Aaron's doing a fine job, but normally we wouldn't just see this tight shot. We'd have a wide shot that we could cut to as well. We will add that shot when our stream stops between the third place and championship matches, whenever that is.
Janzen dug out there, and they'll set up Pribble. Pribble with the tip. Good. Slips that through the block. And Giltner slowly climbing back into this one as they trail by 3. Lichty's serve is a good one, and that will fall for an ace.
That time Pribble couldn't get out of Sabatka's way to let Josie get over there to have an attempt at that one.
And Lichty's serve goes long. So Bryn Holtmeyer now back for Meridian. Dug out by Lichty. Rhodes with the tip, and that's a nice tip there as she finds some open court. So now back to serve is Hannah Preisler for the Hornets. And they'll set up Pribble in the middle. And a nice block there by Rhodes.
Actually, they say Pribble's attack never cleared the tape, so suddenly it's a 1-point set. It looked like Meridian was doing more than fine in this set, and then suddenly Giltner has made a run and made it a 1-point set once again. We'd like to say thank you to Cornerstone Bank, who proudly is our presenting sponsor here on StrivSports.com during the CRC Volleyball Tournament. Cornerstone Bank wants to wish all the athletes at the CRC Tournament the best of luck. The hard work and dedication you put towards your sport will help you succeed in the future. Cornerstone Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. So 18-17 here in set 3, best of 5. Giltner leading 2-0 and trying to close things out over the Mustangs.
So serving for Giltner is Hannah Preisler as they look to regain the lead. And a nice tip there by Rhodes.
Well, that was close. I thought they almost could have called Rhodes for over the net, but they called actually Pribble for into the net, and all tied up we are in the third set.
They'll look to set up Pribble. Through the block, dug out by Giltner. And that, nice job by Court saving that one. But a free ball now for the Hornets. They'll set up Janzen, and she'll try a tip. And a free ball again for Giltner. They'll set up Rhodes in the middle. Nice dig, as Meridian's keeping this one alive. They'll set up Janzen. And that one goes into the nets. And Meridian gets the lead right back. And Pribble will go back.
So Pribble's in the back row. That means Sabatka's up front for the Mustangs.
And nice job by Meridian keeping that alive. Giltner with a chance. What a kill by Brooke Good there.
She's really good. There's nothing else to say about that. That's 11 kills now on the night. As I peek over your shoulder at your excellent stat keeping.
And they'll set up Sabatka. And a nice job going down the line. as Meridian has regained the lead yet again. Back and forth we go here in the third set. Court serve. So free ball now for Meridian. And Saboka with the tip. They'll look to set up Brooke. Good. Just tips over the net. And that'll fall for Saboka as a little miscommunication between the Hornets on the front line. And now a 2-point lead for the Mustangs. As that one is received by Lichty. Wiseman hits it over. Nice dig out by Lichty on the back line. And another free ball now for Meridian. Kept alive by Giltner. Tip not working there. Saboka. Nice dig on the back line, but unable to get a second hit on that were the Hornets, so 22-19 now. Meridian looking to force a fourth set. And Janzen finds the back line there.
You know, that's the other thing about Giltner is they don't have necessarily on a regular night, they don't have, you know, I see 3.2, 2.8, 1.8, 1.4. You don't normally see a bunch of kills from just two girls. Tonight it's been that way. It's been Janzen and Good that have been really dominant. But usually when your averages say everybody gets about 2 or 3 kills or 4 kills per set, that usually speaks to the balance of the Hornets. And they get one to go around the antenna there, and it's a 1-point set once again.
So Braden Rhodes now back to serve it for Giltner. And that one goes into the net as they gift Meridian a point here late.
Boy, that's a big one there.
All right. So Connolly now back to serve for the Mustangs. And they gift it right back.
Well,
another costly serving error here late in the third.
The serves giveth and the serves taketh away.
Yes, they do. So now Janzen will go back to serve for the Hornets. Her team down by 1. Nice serve there received by Saboka, and she'll hit it over. Nice dig out by Giltner. And they'll look to set up Saboka. Goes through the block. Nice dig out by on the back line there. Saboka now. And a little miss hit on her part. And just like that, we're tied up here in the third. 23-23 at Janzen. Back to serve. Free ball for Meridian. They'll set up Saboka. And that is through the block of the Hornets there, and Saboka will go back to serve for a set point here. Saboka serve. Dug out by the Mustangs. And Pribble gets the kill, and we will have a fourth set here in the third place match as Meridian wins that one 25-23.
So we're going to take a commercial break, come back for the fourth sets from the CRC Volleyball Tournament.
I never really imagined that I would be a diesel technician. I started out in a whole different other field and then kind of worked my way and stumbled my way into it, and I enjoy every day of it.
The people that I work with are great. Even if you're having a bad day, you know, they find some way to try to make you laugh or smile to try to brighten your day up. It'll be a life-changing opportunity, so there's a lot of good things that this company has to offer.
Teens drink 1/4 of all alcohol sold in Nebraska. That's 2 times the national average, 5th worst in the nation. But there's something proven to stop teen binge drinking. It's called parenting, and there is one parenting style that works best. Learn more about the parenting style that works against teen drinking. Talkaboutalcohol.org.
And Sabota will start it off for Meridian. So free ball now for the Hornets. And Tompkin with the tip. We'll set up Janzen. Nice block by Pribble, but it's dug out. And Tompkin with the kill right down the middle.
So we're at 7:30. This is our scheduled start time for the championship game of the CRC tournament. We had a couple extra sets in our earlier games, and now we're in the 4th set of the 3rd place match. So BDS and Exeter Milligan will be coming up at the conclusion of this 3rd place match here of the Crossroads Conference Volleyball Tournament.
And Jansen's serve. Dug out nicely by Meridian. And they'll look to set up Tompkin. And a nice cross-court kill on the move there from Tompkin.
Cassidy Tompkin, she doesn't have on your stat sheet, she doesn't have a great number, but she's been pretty effective when she's been taking the swings, and her defense has been fantastic as well in this game.
Absolutely. She's a great threat in the middle of the court there for the Hornets. And Janzen, Wisenand's hit goes into the net. And back to serve is Andy Court for the Mustangs. Wisenand's tip blocked by Pribble. And a nice job by Pribble. Court serve, just long. So Wisnan now to serve it for the Hornets. And that ball goes into the net, and unable to keep it alive was Meridian. So now Wisnan to serve. And a nice kill there by Brooke. Good. Giltner on a little 3-point run here.
We got a future volleyballer up here with us in the broadcast booth.
And a nice kill by Pribble as that slips through the block for her 11th of the night. So now Bryn Holtmeyer back for the Mustangs. They'll set up Tompkin in the middle for the tip. And a nice job to keep it alive. And even a better dig on the back line there by Court.
Look at this.
Excellent volleyball going on here. As we got a nice rally going here. Dug out by Meridian. They'll set up Pribble. And a nice dig by Lichty. They'll look to Tompkin in the middle, and that goes wide.
One of those points that it's a shame somebody has to lose it, but there were some really good plays on both sides of the net there.
Absolutely. Holtmeyer back to serve. They'll look to set up Tompkin, and that is blocked by Pribble. Nice solo block from Pribble, and this one is all tied up. They'll set up Tompkin for the tip, and she sends that one just wide. And the Mustangs have regained the lead. And Good finds the back line there for the kill. And that is her 13th kill of the night.
Yeah, that's better than most. Look out for the band out there in the corner.
And they'll call 4 hits. So that was a nice serve there by Aubrey Lichty.
Exeter Milligan and BDS bringing the band here tonight.
And another nice serve. And she gets back-to-back aces there. And Giltner has a 8-6 lead here early in the 4th.
And we'll come back after this CRC tournament presented by Cornerstone Bank.
It's thanks to you that we're where we are today. We're proud to watch these communities grow because they're our communities too. Our neighbors, our friends. It's where we live. These are all our hometowns. And no matter what, the people who will continue to serve your needs with the hometown support you know and trust are just down the street. Cornerstone Bank, growing together.
So out of the timeout, Giltner leads this one 8-6. Aubrey Lichty back to serve for the Hornets. And 3 in a row aces there for Lichty. As she is on a serving roll. That's her 6th ace of the night. And a free ball now for the Hornets. They'll look to set up Rhodes. Nice dig out by the back line for the Mustangs. And Pribble finds some open space in the middle of the court there for the kill. So Pribble back to serve. And a nice tip there by Preisler. She sneaks it by the Mustangs. And Preisler will go back to serve. And Saboka with the tip. Nice dig out there by Giltner. And they'll look to set up Saboka again. Janzen with the tip. Saboka. Dug out by Lichty. Rhodes in the middle. And a nice dig by the Mustangs back line. And it goes right back to Rhodes for the point. And Giltner now on a little run as they lead 11-7. They'll set up good. Saboka, nice dig out by Lichty there. As
double hit going to be the call there.
Double hit. So the point will go to Meridian. And alley court, the freshman for the Mustangs, will be back to serve.
Jackson, you want to wear the headset?
And we'll get a double hit. This time it goes against the Mustangs. So good now, back to serve. So free ball here for the Mustangs. They'll look to set up Saboka. Nice job by Giltner. And a nice job by Janzen there. So 13-8 now. Hornets over the Mustangs. Nice dig out by Lichty. And Jansen's hit gets through the block of the Mustangs. And a 14-8 lead now for Giltner. They'll set up Saboka. Another nice dig by Lichty in the backcourt there for the Hornets. And free ball now for the Mustangs. And nice job keeping it in play from Saboka there. And a tip by Rhodes. Extends Giltner's lead to 7. And we'll take a timeout here. We'll be right back.
I never really imagined that I would be a diesel technician. I started out in a whole different other field and then kind of worked my way and stumbled my way into it, and I enjoy every day of it.
The people that I work with are great. Even if you're having a bad day, you know, they find some way to try to make you laugh or smile to try to brighten your day up. It'll be a life-changing opportunity. So there's a lot of good things that this company has to offer.
So Brooke good back to serve for the Hornets. And Saboka gets that one through the block. Tip by Rhodes. And a long rally going here. And we'll get a double hit. That goes against Meridian. So the run continues. 16-8 lead now. As Giltner wants to close this one out in 4. Nice kill there by Saboka. Her 9th of the night. Her and Preble have been great on the Meridian side. As Connolly will be the server for Meridian. They'll look to set up Rhodes. Nice dig out by Lichty. And a nice save by Preble on the back line there. Another nice dig by Lichty. And a little miscommunication between Giltner, as Meridian will win the point. They'll set up Sabota. Nice block by Rhodes. They'll look to set up Sabota again. And she goes down the line. We've seen that a couple times tonight as Sabota likes to go down the line for her 10th kill of the match. They'll set up Sabota. Nice dig by Lichty. Janzen. Nice dig by Quart. And Pribble sets up Sabota. And Rhodes will find the back line there for the kill. And Shoto back to serve. And Rhodes' serve goes into the net. So now back to serve is Josie Sabaka for Meridian. They'll look to set up Janzen, and her hit goes long. So Meridian slowly clawing back into this one. 13-17, down by 4. Nice dig by the back line of Meridian. And they'll set up Tompkin. And the dig goes wide. So nice kill there by Tompkin. Janzen back to serve. And her serve goes into the net. Let's see if the Mustangs can take advantage of Giltner's serving errors. As Court to serve. They'll look to set up Tompkin. Nice dig out. And Tompkin in the middle. It slips through Presley's block. As Wisenand will go back to serve it for the Hornets. Received by Sabaka. They'll set up Pribble. And a nice tip there by Tompkin, as she's really been a force in the center court for the Hornets here tonight. So Wisenand to serve. Just tips over the net, received by Sabaka. They'll look to set up Pribble. And that goes through the block for her 13th kill of the night.
I'm back on a microphone. Sorry, I had to give a 5-year-old the headset for a little bit. Keep him entertained.
So back to serve is Holtmeyer. Dug out by Lichty. And a nice tip there by Chrysler, as we've seen that a few times tonight. The sneaky tip works for the Hornets. And they got a comfortable lead here in the 4th set, as Lichty will serve it. They'll look to set up Pribble in the middle. Nice dig by Wisenand. And a nice job by Brooke Good, getting her 14th kill of the match.
Good has been fantastic. Janzen has been fantastic. We've seen some big numbers put up by a couple of girls on both sides.
So serving error goes against Giltner. So back to serve will be Pribble for the Mustangs. And a nice ace by Pribble.
Dropped that one off the edge of the table. That was like a big league curveball right there.
Dug out by Lichty. Look to set up Good. And they'll award it to Good, as that's her 15th kill of the match. And just 2 points away now from closing out this match are the Hornets. They'll look to set up Saboka, and she'll find the back. So Allie Court now back to serve for the Mustangs. Tip by Janzen is over and good. And Giltner will have a match point.
Jansen's been really good and hasn't always been a full swing. She's really kind of directed the ball out there. So match point for the Hornets.
Good serve. And it'll go to Janzen. Nice job by the Mustangs keeping this one alive. Free ball now for the Hornets. They'll set up Rhodes, and that'll slip through the block. And Giltner has won this match in the third place in the Crossroads Volleyball Tournament. So Giltner 3-1, 25-13 first set, 25-18 second set. They drop a third set, 25-23, and close it out in 4, winning 25-18.
We will stay with you for the medal presentations, and then a reminder that our stream will click off momentarily as we get some stuff reset. We've got an extra camera that we lost power to that we haven't been able to show you for the last little bit. But there's the Giltner Hornets winning the third place medal, or the third place plaque, and the third place medals as well. As the bands strike up, we will say that the giraffe for BDS has arrived. We'll talk more about the giraffe coming up in just a little bit. But yeah, the bands, they're about to get loud and crazy. The auditorium filling up. It's the CRC Volleyball Championship coming up next on StrivSports.com.